operate under CC&Rs, just like a normal condominium complex. Those are the kind of governing rules that we have in place. And then in addition to that, we have agreements that we as a community have come to. So we expect, community members to join in with those agreements and say, yeah, we'll do that. Why don't I talk about us as we go along?
That's great. That's wonderful.
So this is our main entrance.
Which is locked.
Postal boxes, so everybody has their own mailbox. This is our whiteboard and our common house. And it's known as the living room or the library.
Very cozy, isn't it?
It's
really nice.
Kind of where we have our committee meetings.
Yeah.
A place to hang out. We have a morning meditation
Oh, you do?
group of 2 of us.
Oh.
It's still
I love it.
it's
I
still
want to be part of it.
evolving. The books are all donated from people's own libraries. Party room.
Everything you want.
These. It'll tell you, and then
Yeah.
every year at our last meeting, we scheduled the following year meetings,
So these are all the ones that we could attend, potentially.
yes. And then this is our committee meetings, and when they meet and who's on each committee. So when you join Cohousing, the expectation is that you're on one committee.
Yeah, we saw that.
And this just gives you an idea. Some people are on 2 or 3 committees. Silas just had his birthday. He's 4 years old. He's one of our youngest members. Our kitchen,
Great cooking stuff.
where we cook in teams, usually teams
Yeah.
of 3.
Yeah?
Sign up for, well, right now we're trying a new cooking plan where we establish teams of, I think we have 3 or 4 teams of 5 people each. And so those folks pick a week of the month and say, okay, we're gonna cook this meal, and then they put out a menu to the community, and the community members sign up for the meal. And also people on the cleanup team sign up to be on the cleanup for that particular meal.
Yeah.
So the kitchen works very, very well in terms of, we have 2 ovens, stove, fridge, freezer. This is our sterilizer. We don't actually have a dishwasher, but everything goes through the sterilizer. Mm-hmm. And we have a kitchen committee that is excellent in terms of replenishing pantry items and equipment that we might need, getting the knife sharpened, all that kind of stuff.
How many people are the 3 people cooking for?
As many people as sign up.
Yeah.
And what are you doing now?
Maybe 1 a week. It's a real community building activity to
Sure.
cook with people.
Oh, yeah.
You usually get a team of 3, so you usually have 1 person who's planning the menu, 1 person who likes to do the shopping, and 1 person who likes to set up kind of set up, and then everybody helps with cooking.
Right.
So kind of how it.
Are there other types of social events?
Yes, there are.
Yeah, that people.
We have, in fact, right now, we're planning our summer events, and so we have, one of the committees is Family Life, Community Life Committee.
Yeah,
And there's also a committee called Parents and Kids, and
Right.
sometimes those overlap. But both of those committees offer activities for the community. Like we have, actually the Heart Team offers movie night every few months, so we just hang out and watch a movie together. Sometimes we take, like during the summer, we can take kids to a park or bowling or things like that. Somebody will just say, let's do
Right.
this. Ed tends to be the one who goes to the Giants games and organizes that because he likes to. Once a year, traditionally, the Heart Team has had what we call a retreat, which is a weekend away for the community.
When decisions are being made about okay, so we need to replace the roofs.
Yes.
I mean, that's something that a committee takes up.
So the roofs are handled through our reserve study. We have a reserve fund
Yeah.
that by law we have to have funded
Okay.
so that when the roof comes due, it's already
Yeah,
budgeted
exactly,
for.
exactly.
Inside of your unit, you own that and you pay for the paint.
Right, right.
If it's outside the unit, then the homeowners association is going to be paid.
Things are going on. You don't just
Right,
put them underground. You need to get them out. You need to talk about them.
right.
And particularly in a community like this where you've got lots of different people with different.
So that paying attention to how people are holding things happens through the Heart Team, but also through the general meetings, the way the meetings are facilitated. And that's constantly being addressed by the facilitation teams. That's why it's really good to hear. So come to a general meeting, because you'll see how, like if somebody's getting upset about a particular item, or a bunch of people are getting, you could feel the emotion in the room, then somebody, hopefully either a facilitator or a heart team member will say, stop. Everybody take a deep breath. Let's talk about what's going on.
Hold it for a minute. And,
yeah. So we address those as we go on.
So do you still have a jester? I love that.
Dining room, you would put it on this calendar, and then you would also send an email to people. So the tour's on here. This is our guest room sign up. So we do have a guest room, which I will show you. And meal calendar. So when you have a meal, you put it on the calendar. You send out an email, and you send out, or you put in a sign-up sheet. Everybody is assigned a task, and you tell them what you want to do.
Yep.
They'll try to accommodate you.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's how that works. If you have a 2-bedroom or more unit, then you have laundry hookups in your unit. If you have a 1-bedroom or a studio, then this is your option. Yeah. We encourage people to use the clothesline for drying.
Yeah, we saw that, which we do at our place in the mountains. We really try to.
This is
One of the gardens.
This is one of the garden spaces. In the summertime, we often have barbecues out here, potlucks. This is kind of an outdoor meeting spot. People will come and use the grill just for their own little family or friends, and then other times we'll have somebody put out a barbecue, especially in the summer. This is our outdoor herb garden for the kitchen.
Oh, that's
So
great.
we come out here and use herbs. Look at it.
Saving time.
Yeah.
Is this oregano?
So I don't know if I mentioned this, but all the 4 units on this, and some people split up a plot between 2 people. So this is a bed, like that bed there.
Yep.
It could be 2 people, it could be 1 person. I don't know. Depends on how much space you want. Which evolves over the years depending on how old the kids are and whatever else we want. People just keep changing it around. But right now it's going to be community parks. It'll be a bike path. It'll be pedestrian path.
Oh, and it goes quite a while. And you have a shop too, don't you?
Yes, I'll show you the workshop.
Church loves to.
For our cleaning, everything was taken out of here, and it hasn't been rearranged in the way that it will be. But make sure that this is our guest room, and it says vacancy, so I'm assuming nobody's in here. Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
That was just a regular. So this room was with whoever's using the guest room is responsible for cleaning it afterwards. Our main composting area. In this corner and then over the other to get to a compost area. Supervised by an adult. I also do hospice work, so between both. And people have different ways of, people have shelves going this way, and people have bikes and whatever,
Even
It's
with
quite
all
a
the
bit of
bikes?
storage.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You have to go to the Dutch and say, I'm going to the Gamba, and then we'll come back and do that. So this unit here is a 4-bedroom, is the only one. And
Yeah, there's no restricted space.
Where we're coming from, it was 100.
yeah.
Wow. It's really good.
Yeah.
And it was like when we were leaving, which was probably about 9 this morning.
So,
This is nice for a 1-bedroom, isn't it? It's a nice feel to it. You have your own little
I have my
patio.
own patio, and part of the reason that it looks bigger than it is
It
the
is.
the sky. So, kitchen.
We're just nice big bathroom.
The Another thing I like about it is the bathroom.
We'll do a quick walkthrough. It'll be kind of blurred. There we go.
So in some units, that's actually a sleeping space.
Oh.
And they'll have a little ladder and you climb up and sleep there. In this room, it doesn't work.
All right. Yeah. We're all gonna come on in, Misty.
Whoa, look at this.
Should we take shoes off?
Also, the sound transmission downstairs.
Yeah.
Wood floors, I don't think are approved here on second floor because they're not so friendly to your neighbor.